Hey, Master K. Sorry about that. Already causing trouble. As always, a quick little update about what I'm doing and what's going on. I finally thought up a name for the show. I literally did not even bother to think about one. It was just the other day. It's like, I don't even have a name for this thing. I'm going to call it A Look Inside. That covers a variety of things. It's from those unboxings I want to do, to the various shows, to even maybe some more political stuff. Maybe I'll get into that. As you can see by what's on my little table here, I'm looking at some anime today. And this one is just going to be a look inside the anime genres. Or basic look at anime, not so much a detailed look at these specific series yet. I've been a big fan of the genre for a long time. We're probably pushing 20 plus years. Yeah, it's long. I like a variety of stuff, as you can see, some more than others. And I'm just going to give you a quick look at it, give you some quick, simple ideas about what they can be about. And by all means, if you've ever an interest in it, check some of these things, shows out. If it still doesn't interest you, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. You chose to watch this video, guys. But just a quick look about some of these genres that specifically curtailed to anime, because they have the traditional genres: comedy, action, drama, fantasy, sci-fi. Then they go to their own things that many of us have come to enjoy. Let's go with, probably the more popular type, the magic girl genre. Explains itself. It usually involves a group of girls. Mostly, there's been a few out there which only had one or two, but a group of girls who, to some circumstances, acquire magical powers or something similar in that line and fight an enemy of the day. That's the traditional sense. I know there's been shows recently that kind of challenged that using the magical genre, but for the most part, it's a very popular one. There's always been, I don't know, enjoyment about a little girl getting her ass kicked. What can we say? One of my more favorite types, I won't lie. I enjoyed the series a lot. I don't know why. I can't explain to you. It's just fun to watch the characters. There's usually a good one anyway. Usually has a lot of growth. Their skills develop. Stuff like that. Again, we want to keep this short and sweet. We're just looking at some of the genres. The other genres, if I can get them all, is what one would describe as the harem genres. Now, that also should be self-explanatory. It usually involves a guy, and he usually acquires, well, that's not the best word. He usually meets a bunch of different women in his journeys, and they develop a strong affection for him, I guess is the safest way to put it. Poorly done in a lot of times, but sometimes it's done fairly well for a variety of reasons. Because usually it's not just, they instantly fall for him, though some do follow that. Kind of like this one. It's not too bad, though. I'll go more detail some other time. What usually happens is circumstances forces the guy with the girls. They have to live in the same place. They go to the same school and stuff. And because of that interaction, they begin to develop feelings for him. And, it's a odd thing because it's like they all start to go after him at the same time. Stuttering again. Sorry, guys. I don't script this show. I don't want to script the show right now. I just want to get my ideas, my honest opinions out there. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on that subgenre. I basically just explained the harem anime. The guy gets stuck with a bunch of girls through circumstances. Over time, mostly, in any of the good shows, they all develop feelings for him, and he's usually stuck in between. He's like, which one do I choose? Again, good ones, bad ones. Duh. We'll go in more detail some other time. Now comes a genre I'm not the biggest fan of, but I've come to enjoy it more and more these days. I've never been a fan of the horror, grotesque murdering, and stuff like that. But animes like these are really good. Oh man, do I enjoy them. Maybe a little too much, but they're not usually my cup of tea. This one here, I think, is just going for the shock factor, in all honesty. That's what it's for. There's blood, there's gore, there's there's stuff that definitely is going to make you question your sanity at times. Then you have these ones. Basically Black Lagoon is about a mercenary group for hire. That's a short story. Again, don't want to get too much detail. It's an action drama, the best way to describe it. And when I mean action, you got this lady here jumping around, blowing guys' heads off. It's awesome. But that's the other thing about anime. Because it comes from Japan, Japanese animation, it's their culture, their ideals, the way they see society and what their society allows them to push. So when you get into something, especially like these, you're going to need to prepare yourself for some kind of messed up stuff. And for everyone out there whoever it does come across this goes, wow, that shouldn't be allowed. This is all fictional stuff. All right. This one's got magical girls riding a giant robot. What do you want? You're definitely going to run into some things that are just going to be like, okay, this is definitely not for kids. This is way definitely not something I'm used to. Expand your market, I would say. Expand your ideas just a little bit. And again, you're going to come across and be like, yeah, it's not for me. Believe me, I can understand. There's a lot out there I just do not like, but a lot I do. So there's those. And the fun thing about the anime the anime sector, I guess, is you get the ones which are just a collection of subgenres. I mean a massive collection of subgenres. This one here it's a cross between a comedy, drama, action, harem, kind of, magical girl, robot. I'm not kidding you. That is literally kind of to sum it all up. All those genres into one. You got your cover. It's just like, oh, this is hilarious. The human drama's okay in it, not too bad. And that's an android on the cover. Just thought you should know. Yeah, I still don't get it. I love it, but I still don't get it. Other ones also follow that, where, it's almost the same thing. Just cut out the android part, and this is what this is. It's an action, adventure, science fiction, comedy, harem, all those genres into one. It can get messed up from time to time. It can get really confusing from time to time, the type of genre they're going for. For the most part, anything, with a good story pans out. Sometimes they just push for better animation. But all in all, yeah, like I said, I don't script this. Maybe I should have done a little more thinking about it, but this is a collection of animes. They all have different types of genres. They all have similar types of genres to them. They do move you, I say. They do make you feel emotions time to time. They give you that uplifting feeling, that dread feeling, that horrified feeling. It's a type of format that I guess people can enjoy. Not everyone's going to have the same thing. I can't tell you how many times there's probably a good TV show on one of the major networks I don't care for. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes I've watched them, but most of the time, I really get my, drama comedies from this. This is what I enjoy. I'm really thankful for a lot of those companies out there these days who put it on the internet. But yeah, that was a quick look inside some of the anime genres. I know it wasn't really good explanation because I'm sure you're more curious about some of these shows that are on here. Again, I just wanted to do a quick thing about the genres themselves. The harem anime, where the guy's being pursued by the girl. You have the giant robot anime. I missed that completely, sorry. A giant robot anime where they pilot giant robots. More details about that, that's probably one of the main focus. And don't think they forgot about the girls out there, the ladies. There is such a genres as reverse harem. Reverse harem implies that none of the girls go for the guys, I guess. But what it means in the genre itself is one girl, a bunch of guys chasing her. They all have affection for her, and they seek to... That's the basic idea. Nothing complex. Again, the story itself is probably going to be better than that simple remark about it. I'm not big on these type of things, because I'm a guy. I'm not usually looking for a bunch of guys chasing one girl. But that doesn't mean they don't make good ones, and I know there's others out there. If you ever do get into it, be prepared. It comes from a different country, so they have a different idea, a different culture about what's funny, what's appropriate. Even ones marketed for kids or ones that just seem to be comedies, you're going to see things you don't quite, think that they fit in there. That's not quite one of the drawbacks. It's just one of the warnings you should be prepared. And when it does get out there, you're gonna need, you're gonna need some time to think about, you're gonna need some time. Once you see it, you'll understand. Just go in with the understanding it's a little out there, a little different than what you're used to, but it still can be absolutely hilarious. It can still be absolutely almost traumatizing, emotionally moving you in a lot of times. And sometimes it can just be good, clean fun. All right, guys, as always, like or subscribe. Go ahead, throw me some bad opinions. I know these are a little screwy and stuff, but right now, this is how I'm doing it. Take it easy.